9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3.
Hey, John Crestani here, internet multimillionaire, and I'm going to tell you a story in this about how I left my $72,000 a year job when I was 22 years old. How I was able to make that transition and bridge the gap from being a slave, working for a boss in a job, driving to work, and working for myself. And it's not as easy as you may think, but I'll explain to you how I was able to make that jump, how I was able to cross over, and how you can too. I think it would be easy to just say, F you, man, I'm leaving my job. But it really isn't, because if you've been trained, as I was, your entire life, that the only way to earn money, the only real way to earn a living is by working a job, and you go to something else, it's so freaking scary. And that leaving my job was the scariest thing of my life. Now, that and, having like my house burned down and almost drowning, that one, there have been a couple things, but now where I'm at is, see, this is the ClickBank Platinum Award. This is for earning over $1 million in a year. This is a few $100,000 right there in that case. And what you need to understand is that I wouldn't be here, I wouldn't be in a position where I can self-actualize and have these benefits and have retirement account, all this stuff, if I hadn't left my job. So in hindsight, it was a great decision, but at the time it was so frightening. And let me tell you a little bit why. Is my friends and family didn't support me when I told them. And keep this in mind, because you may go through this same act someday soon. But my friends and family didn't support me. They said, John, what are you doing? Stay in your job. Don't quit just yet. I had built up an income doing marketing, doing my own marketing. I was doing affiliate marketing. I was running a social media marketing agency. And I built up an income that was almost equal to my job, but still not quite. See, I was earning $6,000 a month in my job. And I was earning about $4,000 a month working part-time, running my own marketing agency. Now I knew that if I could spend full time on my own marketing agency, I could make a lot more. I could be a lot more successful than I was. But quitting your job is so scary, once again, because I had zero support from anybody around me. But that first leap, that first jump is the scariest. And it was so scary for me, but I made it in spite of all the social pressure that was telling me to stay in my lane. You see, society wants you to stay in your lane. Society has done a very good job. The rich people that came before you and I, the powerful people that came before you and I, have done a very good job of creating boxes for people. Or if you're from India, let me know if you understand the caste system, and let me know what caste you're in. I hear there's different things. I hear there's a Brahmin, and then there's like undesirables, like people that won't be touched. But even in Europe, there are castes. There are, you are a peasant, there are peasants, then there are work tradesmen, then there are lords. And in lots of societies, we're sold this false belief that how you were born is your destiny in life. Oh, you're poor? You're probably going to stay poor. Don't dream of being rich. Why are you trying to do that? No, the reason poor people tend to become poor and rich people tend to stay rich, or their children tend to stay rich, is because they were told that that's what they are. Poor people are told, don't dream of becoming rich. Don't dream of having lots of money. That's greedy. That's not for you. It's fake. It's a scam. You can't do it. It doesn't make sense. It's unrealistic. That doesn't really happen. People don't just Google stuff and watch YouTube videos and make money on the internet. That's what they want you to think, because that's the box that they were told they were in. Now, don't get me wrong. Humans like organization. We like certainty. We like understanding. I am a, Afghani, Muslim, I'm an Afghani, Sunni, Muslim from this tribe, and this is my family, and these are my people, and this is my homeland. We love those boxes. I'm a straight man, or I am a gay man, or whatever it is. People like having these boxes we draw people in. I'm married, it's a contract between this and this. People love those certainty of those laws. What you have to understand is that these laws, these rules, these societal rules, right? Don't quit your job, right? You have to work a job, career trajectory, etc. These rules are made up. They were all made up by somebody. The laws were all made up. They were made up by somebody. They were made up by somebody, and they weren't made up by a poor person. They weren't made up by a middle class person. These laws and these rules were made up by rich and powerful people in order to ensure that themselves and their future generations would stay rich and powerful, and that the poor and miserable would stay poor and miserable by correlation. Think about that, and if your mind is being blown right now, type in mind blown, okay? And if you like these real talk videos and would like to see more real talk, type in real talk. But I need you to understand that laws and rules, they're made up and they're to keep you in your place. And in order to get out of that, you have to make up your own laws and rules. You have to make up your own rules. And that was the hardest thing, was because nobody else believed in me. The hardest thing for me was not becoming a millionaire. That was easy. It's just working hard on a proven system, right? My mentor gave to me a proven system of affiliate marketing, and I just implemented it. That's it. I did it over and over and over. I worked harder. I analyzed my mistakes. I never gave up. I stayed in the game, all that stuff. But the hardest thing for me, the hardest thing I ever did was believe in myself, was believing I was good enough. Because to make that leap, to go that uncommon path, the only possible person that was going to believe in me was myself. And if I didn't believe in me and nobody else did, then it wasn't going to happen. And I would have remained in my box, my middle class box that society had made for me. And I would have been fine, right? I would have lived a middle class life, got a mortgage, got a wife, had 2.5 kids, stayed in my job, always dream about traveling the world, get my 2 weeks of vacation a year. But I realized that the rules were made up. And then in order to go my own path, I had to create my own rules. I had to break some rules. Break the rules, not the law, right? I'm not gonna tell you to break the law here. Never break the law, and break the rules. And you do so, and you create your own rules, and you believe in yourself. The rest is easy. That was why I quit my $72,000 a year job. I realized the path that my job was taking me was a path of staying in the same lane that I was put in since birth, and I knew I needed to make a change. I wanted more. I wanted more experience. I wanted more travel. I wanted more things. I wanted more skydiving, kite surfing, women, money, parties, clothes, whatever. I wanted more. I wanted more out of life. I wanted to learn faster. And that's what I was given by taking control of myself and my own self-belief, believing in myself and forging my own path. So make sure, if you like this video, type in real talk. Make sure you like this video if you liked it. Subscribe to the channel if you want to learn how you can, I teach a lot of ways to make money online. I made my income through what's called affiliate marketing and running a social media marketing agency. But I also teach a number of ways you can earn money online here. So talk to you soon. Have a good day. And let me know your thoughts. Or if you have any questions for me, type them in the comments. I'd be happy to share with you my experience of just life. And hopefully you quit your job someday soon, because I'd love to see this video help affect others. Go forth and prosper. Let's get it.